Hello. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Let me see if y'all can see me. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hey, hola. I always never. Oh yeah, okay. I'm one of these days. I'm going to get into the correct habit of posting what I need to post and changing my microphone. Hi, Helen. Uh-oh. You said you can't hear me, Yogima. You might need to click the live or something to make sure that your audio is on. Yeah, you might have to click it to make sure. Other people on Instagram, can y'all hear me? Mm. Excuse me. I backed out and backed in. Okay. Okay, got it. Great. Um, great, great, great. Well, how is everyone doing today? Are we in our right minds? Are we doing well? Have we been being well? Hey, hello. So, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to do some readings, but specifically targeting our monthly forecast, right? So, what is it that is coming forth here in this upcoming month? Not upcoming, we already in this month, child. What's going on in this month so we can get a clear understanding, know how to move, and know what we need to do. 1 second. Let me see. Backed out, came back. Oh God, I'm gonna open this to where I got my Instagram, StreamYard on 2 separate tabs. So let me put it to the side here. So I can see clearly now. Boom! I should have been doing this. Great evening. Hey, hi Claude. Hey friend, you look refreshed. Thank you. Love you. Call me soon. Got it. Love you back. For real. Yeah. Hey, loving me more. So let's just talk about this month, period. So when we look at the energy of the month and we do the numerology, we always want to take the month plus the year to figure out what is the numerical energy of this month. And so this month breaks down to 11, an 11 number energy. And now we know that 11 is in fact a master number. Okay, it is a master number comprised, and if you reduce that down even more, of course, you get the number 2. Jamila said also we had the baby last Tuesday. Jamila, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Jamila, was that a baby that I saw in the spirit, Jamila? Was that one of them babies? I can't remember. Either way, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that everything went well. that you are well, Jamila. I'm so happy that everything went good and that the baby is well and healthy. I cried, LOL, the first time. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah. Y'all, Jamila is an OG client. And in a reading of hers, this beautiful baby that she has now came forward and communicated that the child was on its way. Okay. The child was on its way. And I'm so happy, Jamila, that the child has arrived here and is well. So congratulations, Jamila, to you and the baby. I remember what you said about her, and yes, she's a powerhouse. Baby, let me tell you something. So I'm so happy for you. All right, so December is a hey Angel, how you doing? We talking about this December month, child. So December comes to an 11 master number, okay? And anytime that we talk about 11, y'all keep seeing the 11, the ones and all that. That naturally brings about three themes: spiritual mastery, meaning an ability to be extremely connected to the spirit, to divine information, meaning being able to really be connected to inspiration. So feeling inspired by the actions of others and by what God, source, spirit is doing, has done. That's one theme that this month naturally brings. Another theme that this energy brings is illumination. So getting really clear about things that were in the dark, about the self, about others. And this is not always like, oh my God, what am I going to find out? But understand that discovery is positive. Discovery leads to positivity. Discovery leads to more opportunity. So the 11 energy brings about an inner light, if you will, that helps to reveal truth and purpose. So be prepared to see and experience and get clear about purpose-based things. You're going to be getting clear about your purpose in organizations, your purposes in people's lives, and and also, this number indicates transformation. What's very important, and I'll go into this when we talk about the year of 9. My how do I say this? Not necessarily my theology, but my perspective on the number system has shifted a little bit. And a 9, you only can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it goes back to 1, right? So 9 is a true number of completions and endings and transforming cycles. Okay, so we'll get into that. But this transition energy into that number 9 year is starting off the transformation. So you will be seeing this month things that are going to come to a close, things that are getting ready to start anew. And you're seeing all the telltale signs. You should have been seeing it for these past couple of months. And that's endings for friendships, family ships, jobs, and all types of stuff. Okay. You've been seeing that come in. But also what I want to highlight is that when we break down the 11 energy, even more separated from its master number meaning, it comes to a number 2. And anytime we have a number 2, that gives us these particular themes: partnerships. So new bonds, new sisterhoods, new brotherhoods, new collaborations, working together, balance, harmony, Okay, the need to find an equilibrium, okay, between energies that are opposites, right? So you may find yourself being pulled in two directions and needing to find the in between. So this could be the spiritual and the practical, right? But finding the equilibrium between those things, and even people, two contrasting opportunities, but yet and still finding that balance, finding that equilibrium. Also, this is with that number 2, there's a heightened emotional awareness. So be mindful of being sensitive, all right? Having a heightened sensitivity. Understand that just comes with it. So instead, lean into what the emotions are revealing and the truth underneath that instead of just reacting to the emotion. Okay? And it's a number of unity. It's a unifying number when we talk about number 2. Okay? So we just have to be very mindful of how all of those energies work together. The 11 energy of December and the number 2 energy of December. Okay? So if we were to combine what we just understood about the 11 and then what we understand about the 2, we have our spiritual insights meets relationships. Spiritual insights on partnerships, collaborations, duality and balance. Okay. How we can be of service to our communities, service to the collective. All right. So the 11 encourages us to step into our purpose. And the number 2 reminds us to do it in a partnership, do it in supporting others and creating long-lasting bonds. And so with the 11, now this is the real key here. Be prepared for the dreams to kick up. Be prepared for the intuitive feelings to kick up. Be prepared for the supernatural experiences to kick up this month. Particularly because we have the 11, which amplifies the intuition, and we have the number 2, which enhances sensitivity. So you're going to be more apt to pick up the energies of other people and the messages from spirit. Okay? So that's just a general look at what this December energy affords us. Okay? Baby, because Kiara says this already started. Let me tell you something. I had a dream. I had about 45 dreams today. I was like, dear God, ooh, dear God. Okay, dear God. So we got to be very, very mindful of that. Also, let me take one glance at something here. Okay. This is also the time, y'all, to be visionaries. 11 is a very inventive and visionary and optimistic energy. Okay. So that's why when I talked about earlier, how it brings about these revelations, right? Be willing and lean into the vision. I don't care how large and wild it sounds, lean into the vision because that is also something that the energy of this month brings, okay? Let me tell you something. The idea can be way up high in a roly-poly sky child, but where you're supposed to land is not going to be that far from that space you were looking to. So look at it, okay? Look at that. All right, so let's go ahead and begin with the list here. And so what my intention is to provide some insight in, not 45, right. Provide some insights into this month for you personally. We're going to be looking at the numerology of your personal personal month, not year month, personal month of this year. Your personal number, your personal numerology for this month, this year. Okay. And getting clear with that. So we know what is the goings on. All right. And to also read on if there are going to be challenges. What are those challenges? What is the energy looking like? And what are some things that you should be focusing on in the midst of this month? All right. So without further ado, I have Christina, then I have Danica, then I have Kima, and then I have Kiara Smith. Christine, are you here? Last night I saw you standing. I started pretending. I think you're on. Okay, YouTube, got you. All right. Could you comment your what's your birthday? I just need the month and the day. And y'all just have yours prepared when I get to your name as well. The month and the day. Okay, you're 526. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay. Let's see. 10, 12, 3. All right. Let's look at this. Let's look at the numerology here for you. So, got it. So, to be very clear, as we're looking to find the numerology for the personal month, how do I want to say this? You can find this by finding your personal year number. So you would do your birth month plus the birthday plus the year you're looking into. You would then take that, and it's a number sequence you put into. I don't have time to explain it, but I'll explain on my Patreon later. So with the 6 personal month, Christina, that's what you're in for December, a number 6 personal month. So anytime the number 6 comes up, this is related to domestic matters and responsibilities. So this is the home. This is the family. Okay. It focuses on matters of love, of home, of family, of commitments, and also social life. Okay. But really, really, really the family. All right. And so this puts an emphasis on things happening in the family. All right. Just depending upon the overall energy and who your family is determines whether or not this is good or bad, things happening, but definitely shifts and changes in the family occurring. Okay. But also, this is also a good month career-wise for you because it's also things that help to advance the home. So this is a month that you can expect for promotions, or extra recognition, or more career opportunities appearing for you. Okay, so we're clear. Christina said, "Not the family again." I'm sorry, Christina. Christina said, "Dear God, anything but the family stuff coming back up." I know, Christina. Listen, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep our head above water, and we're gonna make a wave when we can. Temporary layoff, good time, easy. Credit ripoff. So because we know this is the personal month energy numerology, let's look into one, what energy should you focus on, or what should you focus on related to the family, related to the home life? What challenges are going to appear with the family and the home life? And then what opportunities are coming your way as it relates to this month? Spirit is for Christina. Spirit, what do we have for the energy that Christina should focus on? Okay. Listen, scratching and surviving, Deja. I'm telling you. All right. So first, Christina, the Spirit said, I don't care what them folks got going on. The focus here, we got the Ace of Swords, which comes up in reverse, is truth and your own wellness. All right? This is what the other truth is. The truth is they may not ever not have chaos going on, but they don't want you to be too heavily focused or mentally engaged with the chaos in the family. All right. There may be things coming up, but if you can't directly do nothing about it, Christina, they don't want you to focus on that. All right. And also, don't let people sort of talk you into an exhaustion, right? People who they keep talking about the problems over and over and over and over and over again, calling you, and that's all they want to talk about. Don't let them talk you into a mental exhaustion. All right. And be mindful of family members trying to cloud your judgment and cloud your inner clarity. So you really want to protect your clarity this month as it pertains to your family. All right. Some things, and this is something that I will say that is not just for you. Everybody needs to hear this. Your clarity is for you. Your clarity cannot bring healing or divine understanding for other people. It just is not going to do it. So you don't always have to share the fullness of your clarity, especially to the people that you are clear about. Okay? So your clarity is for you. Don't let them cloud. Christina said, that's them. That's them. Yeah. Don't let them come in and try to cloud your own clarity. All right. Especially with us still being in the midst of this Mercury retrograde, the communication is thrown off. Okay. Let's look at, even though we just talked about obstacles, but let's see if there's more information in regards to the obstacles or challenges. Obstacles or challenges for this month. Yeah. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Christina. What this is speaking to is one, a confirming of obstacles. That's that. But an obstacle in self-preservation, an obstacle in self-protection, an obstacle in being self-centered, right? Meaning these folks trying to interrupt your self-protection, your peace, your self-centeredness. All right. And we just talked about that with this Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So you want to be very, very careful, very, very mindful of that. Don't let these people come on, old church, steal your joy. Don't let them do that. All right. So you're really going to be in the practice of engaging with your family, but not exhausting yourself with your family. Okay? How am I able to engage and not exhaust? How can I engage and not exhaust? Okay? Last bit of message here is, what opportunities do you have that are coming? Positive outcomes, things that are hidden that will come to the light that are good things. What opportunities? Yeah. So, Christina, I'm telling you, all of this circles around the same type of energy, not allowing an exhaustion. Okay. Christina says, a gift of a new family. Yeah. Hi, Kay. Hey. The Four of Swords comes out. The Four of Swords is literally about rest and relaxation, right? So give yourself the permission to not be a fixer. Give yourself the permission to relax. Give yourself the permission to rest and take every opportunity to rest. If that means that you don't feel like going to the dinner, you're not going. Okay? If that's what that means, then you're just not going. Okay? If you're not feeling it, don't do it. Christina, don't do it. Okay? There's also the Queen of Pentacles up here, which lets me know that there is a hold on, let me go back to this. If you're not feeling it, don't do it and don't feel bad about it. Just don't do it. Guess what? They got the same spirit team you got. They got the same, there's the same universe, the same spirit that birthed them, created them, also created you. Okay? And if you ain't gonna be the one to do it, trust that they got a spirit team who will find a way for it to get done. Okay. All right. There's also this Queen of Pentacles, which lets me know that there's a sister friend that's going to appear and assist you in your rest, assist you in your relaxation, assist you in taking the load off. So keep yourself open to individuals wanting to relieve you, wanting to help you out, wanting to assist you. Okay? Keep yourself open to that, because that is something that is present and forthcoming this month. Okay? Thank you, Christina. Next, I have Danica. Danica, when is your birthday? I also want to mention that I have my good old calendar open. So if y'all need to book one-on-ones and things like that, chat, do that there, do that there, yeah, do that there, yeah, yeah. Now she better be on here too. That's what she better be. Danica better be on here. Because she was earlier. I seen her pop in earlier. Let me check something real quick. Hold on, y'all. She might have stepped away. I'll call her. Okay. I don't see her, so I'm gonna just hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to Danica. I have Kima, then I got Kiara, then I got Lightwalker. Kima, are you here? And also give me your birthday, just the month and the day. March 16, 316. Come on, March. Come on, Pisces. I'm a Pisces, ascendant and moon. Okay. Oh. So this has been a 9 personal year for you. Ooh. So you must have been experiencing a whole bunch of endings, huh? You've been experiencing some completions. You've been completing some things, stuff you need to get rid of, mindsets, people, and all that. And the has been coming to an end. Okay. Books, films. Yes. Come on, completions. So yeah. Inspirational year. Oh yeah, this has been a good inspirational year for you. All right, so you will be in a 3 personal month this month. Okay, and when we have a number 3, Yogima, this is specifically pertaining to themes of imagination, themes of self-expression. So this is a month of personal happiness. This is a month of self-improvement. This is a month of taking more positive steps, more positive approaches, more positive perspectives. Okay. This is the month where you are just going to fall and sit down and roll in your creativity. All right. Because this is what this brings. It also brings your relationships being fun. So intimate partners, non-intimate partners, friends, family, just having fun. Okay, nothing too serious. All right, we're not making lifelong commitments and things, but just a fun energy as it pertains to love and relationships. And guess what? This month also is a great financial month, a great month for expansion. This number 3 energy, and also putting your name out there. So if you haven't been putting your name out there, this is a month too. Or if you have been, this is a month to kick it up, to get your name out there. All right. So let's look at in conjunction with this, what is the current energy? Since this is about the self-expression, about the self, and about the imagination, what's the current energy here for your Yeah. So this is the last month of a year of 9 for you. If you ain't had the conversations that you need to have it this month. Let's not start a whole 9-year cycle next month with incomplete conversations, incomplete whatever. Okay. If you have anything that you've been needing to do that's been on top of your mind, even if we talk about realizing that you need to cut down some things that are vices for you, all right, this is the month to get clear about that, because when we start this number 1, we want to start on the right track. Okay, when we start back into this number 1 personal year in a year of 9, okay, which is all about how we expand and do things differently and innovate our life's runway. You want to be on it. You want to be ready and charged and focused to do that. So that means that which is limiting you, be rid of it. Whatever is placing a hold on you, get rid of it. And guess what? It may even be something that is in the mind, a view of yourself that you need to get rid of. If you have any flowing body of water near you, like a river, because you are in this Piscean energy, I would suggest you take that and release it in the river, in some type of flowing water, all right, to flow that energy away from you and bring in and refresh new energy. Okay, so we're getting rid of that inner critic that's there. We're gonna get rid of anything that is limiting. We're not going into the year of 9 with limitations. So that is directly for me. Thank you. Let's look at the challenges. What's the challenges for you? It's all in the mind, Yogima. It's all you in here. You're a brilliant mind, but sometimes you could get too stuck here, too cerebral. All right, stuck in the how and the methodology. However, this is not it. Lean into that Pisces delusion. People call Pisces delusional, which can be, but I think Pisces are radically optimistic because I'm a Pisces rising, okay, and moon. I'm radically optimistic, okay? And I encourage you to lean into radical optimism, okay? So it's all in the mind. That's going to be the challenge. The battle will not be won outside of yourself. Oh, did y'all feel the oil on that? The battle, I got to write that down, will not be won outside of yourself. It will not be won. And if it can't be won outside of yourself, it can't be fought outside of yourself either. The internal nature, the internal environment. The true challenge lies within. It's the mindset, the emotions, the beliefs, the inner resilience. Let me read this statistic real quick. So there was something called the happiness pie chart, which was introduced by Sonia. Her name is Sonia Lee something. I don't know her whole name. Sonia Lee something. I can't pronounce it. But this is something that was discovered about happiness and wellness. 50% of your happiness is genetic. 50% of it is how you just are. Okay? Just genetics. Okay? We all come into this life with a set point of happiness. All right? 50% is genetics. 10% of your happiness is external circumstances. Your income, your status, your appearance, and your environment contribute to only 10% of your overall happiness. The 40% is your internal environment. Your habits, your mindset, your behaviors, your intentional actions, your gratitude practices, you cultivating relationships, you engaging in activities and practices that mean something to you, and you choosing and cultivating optimism. That's the 40% of your happiness. So if you think you just unhappy because you ain't got that one job or you not a millionaire, there was another statistic done where it showed that a year after people won the lottery, the same level of happiness they had before they won was the same level of happiness they came to a year after they won. So if they were sad, lonely, didn't feel like they were worth anything before they had the money, a year after it, they returned to that same feeling. If they was happy before they had the money, a year after it, they still happy. All right? So it's gonna come from your internal environment. What are the opportunities that are here for chemo? What's the opportunity? You have an opportunity, Kima, with the star card in reverse. You have an opportunity to address your spiritual disconnect. Any places spiritually that you feel, is not quite there. If it is a self-trust issue, if it is insecurity, you have an opportunity to correct those, address those, turn that energy around, and enter into this new year, new universal year with the correct energy, the correct connection, and the correct vibe. All right. So we early. Okay. In fact, I'm doing this on, what is this, 12-2. That's a 5 energy today. This is a number of change. Okay. So sit with yourself and figure those things out. Where do I feel spiritually disconnected? And what can I do to remedy those practices or remedy or reconnect that connection? Okay. Thank you. Next on the list, I have light walker, walk in the light, walk in the light, walk in the light. Walk in the light. I see you. Today. All right. Holy Da Vinci. What's your birthday? Month and day, please. So we can look at this numerology. Look at this numerology. Three, 9. All right. Come on, 3, 9. You doggone Pisces. Woo! So you've been in an 11 personal year. An 11 and 2 personal year, which is literally this energy of this month. 11 and 2. Okay, so this is getting ready to be a set it off moment. This is a set it off moment. This is a bang, going out with a bang. This is a moment where you will experience what I like to call the EOC, the end of course exam. How about that? SEOC, a spiritual end of course exam. And the end of course exam is going to review all that you have experienced and learned all the lessons that you've learned this year, this month. And so even if we reduce this down from the 11 to a 2-month, personal month, themes of the 2 personal month is companionship. It is teamwork. It is collaboration. It is brotherhood, sisterhood, kindredship. It is that. And it is a month of transitions within those. Okay? Transitions related to home, related to friendships, intimate partners, the workplace. Okay? It is also a time when we talk about teamwork, it's about paying attention how we are communicating and are collaborating with other people. Okay? How are we communicating? How are we collaborating? What is our attitude as it pertains to our cooperation? Are we acting with a level of understanding and patience with the people we are connected to, or is we ain't? Come on, language. Is we ain't? Is we is or is we ain't? Not is we is. We might ain't. Okay, here we go. As we look further, even just within this energy, talking about our love, our relationships, right? Your friends are going to matter. Your tribe is going to matter. Those that you love, they're going to matter. So be prepared for them to have certain life switches, changes, and transitions. All right. And also be prepared for you to see some things that need to change, because we're getting ready to go into this 9-year. And so we're in the shadow period of the 9-year. So there's going to be some things connected to those people that you got to be prepared that may, be like, hey, we can't do this like this. Or you may find that relationships turn into other things. Friendships, certain friendships may lean toward more intimate partners, okay, or more something more. Maybe not even in the romantic aspect. Maybe some friends turn into family, okay, but be mindful of that. Also, there are some changes in the workplace that becomes evident. So it's important that you approach the work with a soft and easy approach. Soft, easy approach. This is not the month to be demanding, right? Spirit. We got the energy here for Da Vinci this month. Yeah. I know you've been working on it. But we just got to be mindful of how you can be a little cruel, okay, a little cold-hearted, which is why this energy here comes to tell you with this number 2 month, soft and easy, okay, not harsh and hard. That's not helpful, okay? So really be mindful and aware, and on top of that, okay? This has proven true by the Queen of Swords in reverse. In conjunction with that, we got this 2 of Swords in reverse. So you see, all of this is swords. All right. So this is making sure that you're doing what you need to do to balance yourself here, to really be in a spirit of, let me process this. And if you know that you run the risk of tripping, ask somebody else. It also leads to this 5 of Wands upright, which is conflict. As you just said, it creates conflict. Yes. Okay. It creates conflict. So you've got to be very, very mindful of that. And also know that a lot of your emotions are going to be on your sleeve and on your shoulder. So I need you to assume that you're going to take things the wrong way. So what does that mean for you to do? That means that you need to ask to clarify what people mean by certain things. You need to double down, especially because we're experiencing this month in a retrograde. Okay. So you're going to have to double down and be like, hey, I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying. Let's use that language. Hey, could you just clarify that for me? I just want to make sure I fully understand what you're saying. Because what I'm hearing is this. Say it back to them so they can affirm or confirm or deny or whatever, or clarify, period, what it is that they actually meant to communicate. Okay? Don't assume the worst. Assume miscommunication. Okay? And so be in a spirit of optimism and clarifying this month. All right? Optimism and clarification. Let me see. Yeah, because next year you're going to move into a number 3 personal year. Okay? And so this is going to prep you for that number 3. And that number 3 personal year is about self-improvement. It's about your self-expansion. It's about your happiness. It's about your growth. It's about your artistry. Everything that has to do with improvement of the self. Okay. And bringing the fun back to your relationships and not being in a space of, it just needs to be serious. Okay. Next year is going to be a very, very fun year for you. Also, be on the lookout for the number 3 appearing as signs for an opportunity of growth, of personal growth, an opportunity for expansion, and even an opportunity for a financial opportunity. All right. So the 3s are going to appear more to you in that way. Just be mindful, though, of because 3 is such an emotional energy, you want to be mindful next year to have a good de-stressing practice. All right. Let's look up and get clear about how we de-stress. All right. And get something that works for you, something that you can do to self-soothe you in the moment, and something you can do later for a long-term care. All right. Thank you. I'm glad. Makes total sense. Good, 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 good. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I would advise y'all go to the link in the bio. If you want to book a year, if you want to book a reading, you want to look into this upcoming year, prepare you. We can go down and look at the numerology and the energy each month of the year. So you could have a step-by-step, play-by-play. I know exactly what I need to do this upcoming year. All right. So a lot of us need that, especially if you're a Black person, if you're a woman, you're a Black woman. If you're a Black queer person, you're going to need that. We're going to need that. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lightwalker. Tia, we gonna need it. Ain't that right, Kay? Yes, indeed. Mm. And this Pluto's in Aquarius in a year of 9. Hey, Tia. Baby. Kira, did I miss my name? So this what happened, Kira. Hold on, Tia. I have to do Kiara. This what happened, Kira. I clicked your name. I opened it in the email, so it wasn't highlighted, and it looked like I had did it already. So, Tia, I'm sorry. Let me get Kiara. Mis apologies. Okay, Kiara, what's your birthday? All right. You said 7:31. Oh my God. 7:31. Oh, 7:31. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, let me see. Four, 10. Okay, number one, energy. Oh, come on, number one, universal year. Okay, so let's look at this. All right, so when we are in a number one universal year, which you are in, that brings us to a 4 personal month for December. The themes for a 4 personal month is organization, getting organized, focused on foundation. This is where we make sure we got a clear plan in place, right? That we done laid out, we done sat with ourselves. We know how we want to move, we know where we want to go. We want to get clear about that. Okay. Sure up the plans, planning. All right. And when you are doing that, know that limitations and obstacles will naturally appear. Okay, because it's organization, it's getting that which is not together. So anytime we are trying to organize, we're trying to establish a foundation, there's gonna be obstacles. All right. And also watch for some this energy also brings some weirdness when it comes to relationships in your life, family ships, friendships, even intimate relationships. Um because this energy is just very unconventional when it comes to partnerships and friendships and relationships. All right. So just look, it's going to be some unconventional things, okay, coming up. And even you may get yourself connected with people that you are not usually cool with or would even talk to, right? Finding yourself in interesting circles of people this month, okay? And also you may even see that there's some past folks that circle back around. Just because they make a reappearance don't mean anything has changed. Okay. Yeah. There's also within this number 4 month where there's unexpected opportunities, unexpected advancements, unexpected workplace changes. But it's also good. It's also good. All right. So based on numerology, the 1st, the 7th, and the 22nd of this month point to good opportunities for workplace success. So be mindful of those months. So foundation, organization. Let's see what appears here for you here in that space. Okay. What we have in the energy here this month, we got the Tower card, girl. And the Tower comes to bring about a change, a wonderful change has come over me. Okay. And sudden revelation. Like, okay, so there's an energy of that this month. So if you were questioning anything, if you ain't had a confirmation strong enough yet, come on, Lion King, be prepared. Be prepared. Okay, because you ain't gonna have no more okay, Kira said, I've had enough. Okay. You're just gonna get your final push. It's your final, like, okay. Just your final push. That's all. Okay. No more sudden realization. I understand. So let's say they're gonna be positive sudden realizations. Okay. But this is excellent though, because this is the change that leads into the super change in this year of 9. That universal year of 9, this leads us to the super change. So we're going to do our breath work. We're going to do all of our coping exercise. We're going to do all of that and keep ourselves well and together. What are some obstacles that present this month for here? Oh, we got the death card here. This is endings. It's the transformation. So this for me is, let me clarify. When I tell you there's some endings going on, and actually the death card is also number 4 in the tarot, in the major arcana. The death card is number 4. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Cam. It's number 4. All right. So when I tell you the endings are going to end this month, they're going to end. And so it is you making sure that you are in a good place emotionally to deal with these shifts and deal with these changes. Okay. Because this is the changes that you've been waiting on is really happening. Okay. And this is as you even said, the setup. It's the setup for the better. It's the setup. Right? What are the opportunities that are coming? here. You know the opportunities that come. We got the Six of Swords. This is talking about moving on, transitioning, moving to calmer waters. All right. So this is all in preparation and then set up for that. So we getting ourselves organized. We make sure we got the plan on point. And as long as you are getting your plan clear and making sure that you 100% understand what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to move, you are in alignment. Okay? But this energy sits heavy in all that. The energy sits heavy in the change, heavy in the transition. Okay? It's good. It's what we've been waiting for. It's all coming to a head. Okay? Yeah, rough don't mean bad. It's necessary. Darcel, help. What's wrong, Naladi? Melodic takes me out. Okay. Thank you. And then I have Tia. Got you, Tia. Thank you for holding. Tia, what's your birthday again? Just looking out of the window. Tia, please. Yes, Serenity, it is. September 5th. Okay, September 5th. Let's look. Just so y'all know, we are doing the monthly forecast for this month. I got you, Cam. 9 plus 1. Plus. Oh, what's going on with the math? It got tricky. Okay. We're gonna have to talk about it. What is it? 2024. What is the problem here? Plus. Here go technology trying to have a confusion. Spirit. Thank you. Okay. 4 personal year. Okay. So you've been in a 4 personal year. And so, oh yeah, 4 personal year. Tracking. Yeah, this is foundation, this is organization, this is structuring your work, structuring the business. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of foundation laying. Okay? A lot of that, a lot of clarity in the path and the way you should go with things present in this year. So let's look at that means, but here's the other thing. That means you're going into a personal year of 5 next year, which is great because 5 brings dramatic changes, dramatic freedom, okay? Public activity, travel, okay? So this is the best cycles for the career next year, okay? So it's going to be easy to sell things next year for you. It's going to be very easy, in particular the number 9 energy. Now peep this. This is why I know this is going to be a takeoff year for you. And you'll hear this without giving your business away. But the number 9 year energy is about innovation, the different thing, right? So you can expect products and things that are different and not the normal thing to be highly successful in this year. That's a 9 universal year, and you'll be in a 5 personal year. So that which is the different thing that you create, right? The thing that nobody else is doing. That's where the huge change is going to come in, and being able to be paid what you need to be paid and sell the things easy. All right. So just a little tap into this next year. So that then means that if you are in a 4 personal year this year, that means this month for you is going to be a number 7 personal month. So 7 is one of the most spiritual numbers that exist. Okay. 7 is of the, okay, I got you. I got y'all. I'll look at the list as soon as I'm done with Tia. This is the energy of self-awareness. This is the energy of the inner growth. All right. This is the theme for this month. I keep saying a year. This is the month. This is the month of the inner growth, of the self-awareness. This is the month of the self-analysis. This is the month, Tia, where you need to get into asking yourself some deep questions. You remember how I gave you that 30-day situation? We may do another one of those, okay? To really look at the deeper aspects of self, all right? So you may have more of a tendency this month to be with yourself, to be in hermit mode. Take that. Don't think you got to go to every party, go to every event, or be outside. Give yourself the permission to sit down and be inside. Thank you, Ianifa. Thank you for the likes. Give yourself the opportunity to sit down and to review, assess your previous action, assess your previous steps, make assessments. Okay. Also, within this number 7 month, as it pertains to relationship, this is not the best month having to deal with love and romance and even friendships and partnerships, mainly because this is a month about you. Okay. It's about the relationship you have with self, less about the relationship you have with others. Okay. So even in career, if you got if your main job, if you got off time or whatever, take that off time. Whatever it is, it's just again to yourself. Anytime you could get to yourself, take that. If you want to go see a movie, want to go to dinner, don't feel like you got to take other people with you. Take the time to yourself, because it is truly about you getting deeper in your awareness. So even like I said, career wise, you may even find that there is a revealing this month, because 7 brings a lot of spiritual insight of your expertise, of what it is that you do for your entrepreneurship, deeper, even humanitarian spiritual revelations for that. So in this last year of this number 4 energy, you're moving into the 5, which is going to give you that strong shift, that strong change. So that's why you got to take this month to get internally clear. Got to take this month to get internally clear. So we ain't got no levels of confusion as we move into the shift in the fast-pacing energy of a 5 personal year. Okay? Let me just see here if there's anything, any obstacles that you need to be aware of so we can dodge it. Any obstacles. Tia, just so you know, we can't listen. Hold on. Just so you know, anytime that the children want to make it up, you can. Literally, the Hermit card came up here. I just talked about this energy and the needing to be with and to the self. Okay? Now, the Hermit card, the reason why we bring about the obstacles here, right? You may have challenges being to yourself. You may find that more people are going to be trying to pull on you, get you to go places, get you to do this, and yeah. And you have to really make sure that you are not allowing people to rob you of your solace, rob you of your solitude, okay? Rob you of your alone time, okay? Got to make sure, because the people will come to do that, all right? So balance that out. Balance out the vibe of you being around people, but give yourself more time with yourself than with others. All right? Don't let people interrupt that. Spirit, could we just confirm any opportunities that come for Tia this month? All right. Yeah. Easy. Boom. 7 of Pentacles, upright, long-term view, clear about your vision. Literally looking back on, this is what this card is about. Looking back on your achievements, looking back on your life, and getting the learnings that this year has taught you to launch you into this next year. This is what we revealed in the numerology. All right. So this month you got the setup. You got the perfect setup to be in that number 5 energy in the year of 9. You got a perfect setup for it. So the self-wellness, the self, looking at yourself, paying attention to what it is that you are being called to do, getting clear about that, and being in self-alignment and self-fulfillment. Okay, Tia? That's what we got this month for you. No, it's not too late, Helen. Thank you. Let me grab some water, y'all. If you want to get on the list, I have my Cash App on the screen. Okay, it's 1515. Next, I have Cam, Nisha Marquez, and then I have Nalotic. 1 second. All right. Okay, I have Cam first. Cam, are you here? God is camera. Hey. And what is your birthday? Anisha and Marquez, please make sure you got your birthday ready so I can do this numerology for you, Chad. Mm-hmm. What is your birthday? Hey. Hey. What is your birthday? Hey. Hey. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Now you know I'll be random. Why did the Sesame Street theme song come to me? And then worse, in a old choir, in an old choir tune. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Okay, I see you. I just need your birthday, Kamira. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I think it's just a little bit delayed. Your comments are a little delayed on YouTube. Oh, you got it. Okay. 125. All right, 125. Let's look. 125. Hey, someone is impersonating you online. Baby, let me tell you something. And they are. I can't believe they done started back up again. Kamira. Kamira. Am I saying it right now? Kamira. Giving readings and asking for money. Yeah, baby, this what you do. Cuss them out. Cuss them out, report and block them. Unfortunately, because I'm not somebody that has millions of followers, TikTok is not interested in doing anything about that. Oh, yeah, no. That's not me. Yeah. All right. Okay, Kamira. You have been in a number 7 personal year. Number 7 personal year. So this must have been a real spiritual year for you. Oh, the number 7 personal year is real big. Thank you for telling me that, Winning Circle. I appreciate you. Yeah, the number 7 personal year, I mean, is huge as it pertains to inner growth, taking a sabbatical, self-awareness, child, self-discovery. That's all that number 7 energy. So you've definitely had a lot of that, going on this year. Yeah, highly spiritual, transitioning into other spiritual practices. Your ability showing up in different ways, your connection to spirit, presenting it to just a lot in this number 7 year, but all rooted in spirituality and your spiritual connection. So that means that if you were in a number 7 personal year this year, that means December is going to be a number 1 personal month. Okay, so this number 1 personal month is themed independence. It is themed new singular opportunities. This is the fresh start month. So if you were wanting to try a new diet, you want to start doing something different, start doing something new for you, this is an excellent month for you to do that. Okay? Anything that's bold, anything that's innovative, December is a month for you to do the innovative thing. Okay? Also, love energy, right? This is a cycle to meet new people. This is a month to, talk to people. It may not have to be even romantic, could be friendship wise, but just bringing some new people into the fold is prominent this month, excuse me. And even this month with your career, whatever it is that you do, this is the month where you take charge, okay, where you talk to authority figures as much as you possibly can. Be around, be at the meeting, okay? Even align yourself with people that are CEOs, that are in authoritative spaces. Not necessarily to get an opportunity, but to be in the midst of the energy. All right? So this month is about the independence. It's about the fresh thing. It's about the new thing, okay? Which then means that you will be in the next year in a number 2 year. Yeah, you would be in a number 2 personal year underneath a number 9. A number 2 personal year is a year that's about collaboration and working with others, okay? And partnership, companionship, okay? Success and change coming through your connection and dealings with other people. Now, what's interesting is that in your number 2 year, January would be a number 3 personal month, which means self-expression. So next month is getting ready to be tons of fun, tons of energy, tons of self-improvement, self-expression, but less in the hard, deep spiritual work and more in the creative self-expansion work when we get to January for you, okay? But this month here, independence, new opportunity. So let's look to see what are, if any, what will be some challenges for you this month of December. All right. Yeah. So, family, family is going to be a challenge. Um, Going to engagements and social events, community things. There's going to be a challenge there. And so this is what I will say. Definitely a month of don't do anything you don't want to do, but also a month of taking hold of opportunities as they come. So if there is an opportunity, something going on in your city, a community thing, just go. Just go and just be around with an expectation of meeting more people, an expectation of just new opportunities, new clarity coming, new pathways coming. All right. So, but this family issue here with this Four of Wands um, is even a revelation of people not supporting you as they should. Um, and just conflict with others to where you're really going to have to remind yourself that you are an individual and you make up your own mind and you do your own thing. Okay? And also, it may also bring about challenges with your idea of family. Okay? And addressing some of those issues, especially underneath this retrograde where the communication is. Oh, baby, I almost took off. I thought somebody was coming through my door. Y'all's getting to witness a collision in real time. Y'all was getting ready to witness a real time collision. Because I pay the bills up in this mother. Ain't nobody just gonna come up in here. You're getting to witness a collision. But I'm grateful that it was something that I heard outside of the apartment. Okay. All right. And we're back. Another obstacle for you, Kamira, is temperance in reverse, which is imbalance. So in this independence energy, you're going to be learning what is too much and what is not enough, and learning how not to get on the extremes of either ends. Okay, I don't want to be in the extreme of this upset. I don't want to be and also not upset at all. Just be someone that people walk over. I don't want to be in the extremes of happiness or where I'm reckless, but I don't want to be so cautious that I'm just not even having fun. You see what I'm saying? So that balance. Let's see what opportunities this month is going to provide you. All right. Yeah. So there's also an opportunity to turn some financial endeavors around. Okay. Turning financial issues around. Like if there's anything financially that you need to adjust, this month is going to give you that. I'm sorry. It just updated on my phone that I had a Snapchat contact that was suggested, but the name was highly inappropriate. And the only way I could think about them being someone that has been suggested is if they are in my contacts. And dear God, dear God, dear God. Alexa, play Weird the Musical. It's really weird. Really weird. Okay. So, Kamira, we got the Ten of Pentacles here. As I said, it's an opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune. It's an opportunity to turn some things around. Anything financially, I want you to start speaking that those things are reversed. I want you, your prayers, your manifestation, your affirmations, anything that has to deal with abundance and wealth, even perspectives on abundance and wealth, all of that, there's going to be a huge turning of the corner opportunity for you. Okay. So keep yourself open and independent this month, Kamira. Okay. Open, but independent. All right. Because you got some good energy coming in for this following year. Thank you, Kamira. Do you have any knowledge of walk-in souls? Walk-in souls? I feel like I've heard about that. Is that the belief, or is it something to where, like, there's a belief that your soul walked out of your body and another soul entered in? Oh, okay. No, that's not my. I'm not too familiar with it. I've just heard about that, but I'm not familiar with it. Do you feel like you're experiencing a walk-in soul moment, or someone you know is experiencing that? Mm. I know when it happened. Oh, okay. What happened? Now you done got me interested, child. I'm not too familiar with this. Meanwhile, yeah, I appreciate you. I got Nisha. Oh, let me see when. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me look at my. I forgot you sent on PayPal, boo. Let me look real quick, so I'm clear on you when you come up. I think you're after Marquez, Nalotic. I think you're after Marquez, and then I have Serene. Then I have Shayna. If I can't find anyone knowledgeable, I'm so sorry. I know you're like, are you that somebody? Tell somebody. I'm not that somebody. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry. Hmm. I wish I did. I could help. I'm not too sure. Um okay, so now I have niche niche Nisha. Yes, Nisha. Serenity Love. Hey Serenity Love, where you at, boo? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where are you at? Okay, I see you. July 18th. Okay, July. Let's look. Let's look at this. Oh, hey, Helen. Gotcha. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7, 18. Oh, you're a number 9 person like me. Hey, number 9. If you're born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th, you're a number 9 person. Okay, you're supposed to do great things, Serenity. Okay. Don't fail us. Don't fail us. Serenity's like, oh, Lord. That's what I'm worried about now. Okay, so you this has been a number. Oh, well, let me just make sure I did that right. Plus 18 plus 24 equals, yeah, that's 6, that's 15, that's number 6. This is a 6-year for you. So you're going from a 6-year into a 7-year. Okay, so you're in a 6 personal year. Oh, yeah, that 6 personal year means that your family has been on one, or there's been just a lot going on in the family life, in the home life. Okay, and you've had a hyper focused year on the family and the home. Okay, just a lot of things centered around the home. A lot of things centered around the loved ones. I do, Serene. Ooh, just a lot, a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you had any upper respiratory issues this year? Ear, nose, and throat, the lungs, or even heart, chest, breast, anything upper body? Yes, I have. Yeah. Uh-huh. Ciao. And yeah, yeah. Okay. But that's okay, because guess what? You're going to a number 7 year next year. And so we'll look at that. So let's look at this number 6 personal year. And then this December. So that puts us at a number 9 month. You got a number 9 personal month, baby. Yes, you do. So if in this last month of the year, going into a year of 9, in this last month of your year of 6, that means that a 9 personal month is all about endings. It's all about completions. It's about fulfillments. And so this is completions, fulfillments, and endings happening related to the family and the personal life. So this month, you're going to be figuring out there's some things that you are going to let go, some responsibilities you have undertaken that you're going to let loose and let get somebody else to do it. Even connections and ways of going about things with family. That's going to be changed. Okay. You're going to go ahead and end that, because guess what? You're also going to realize, yes, Serene, that's the same one, boo. Let me take it down so you can see. Yeah. You're also going to realize that there's some people and some things that you have outgrown. And guess what? Because of that, the way you move and operate with that is going to have to change. All right. Habits, ways of thought, ways of doing things, all of that changes. Okay. Also, I want you to be open to having relationships or friendships that come from people that you normally would not associate with. Normally, you'd be like, "Ooh, chat, what is this, honey? Hey, what? I'll get somebody else to do this." to the 10th power. Okay, but just keep yourself open, because it's going to be some surprising thing. You may find yourself hanging out with people that you're like, now I normally wouldn't even be fooling around with these type of people or be over here like this. But keep yourself open to the experience. Oh, that's what the problem is. Just ain't even rain. Okay. Hey, Pastor Durcell. Come on. Not the pastor. Okay. So, and also with the career space, you may have decided that a way that you've been doing your job or doing your career, that comes to an end. And you may prepare yourself for a different level, a different space, a reinvention of self in the career space. So, yeah, if there's any personal skills, marketing your professional self, if there's anything that you do outside of the 9 to 5 experience, this will be a time for you to lean into that this month and expand that or work on that. If there's something that you're preparing to do, that you want to work on, that's the time to do it. Okay, time to lean into that. But there's definitely an opportunity of expansion or a positive shift when it comes to what you do career wise. Okay, so let's look at this number 9. Let's look in the energy here. I was definitely thinking about going back to my travel agency. And is that's something that you own separately? The answer is yes, because let me see. Let me get clear about this, because I'm going to tell you why. Looking into this upcoming year for you, yeah. So you'll be in a 7 personal year underneath the number 9 universal year next year. So in that 7 personal year, 7 is all about inner growth. It's about self-discovery. It's about you. Okay. It's about you. And literally for the career space, it's about taking a step back from what you normally do and leaning into what is in alignment with your own skills, your own personal expertise. All right. So, but there's a discovery and an understanding of what it is that you truly want to lean into. So even going back to your travel agency business, you should do that and keep your mind open to what leaning into that is going to expand you to. All right. So it may be more than just travel. It may be experiences, it may be, you just don't know, right? Yet. But I will tell you what, in a 7 personal year, January will be an 8th personal month for you. And so that 8 personal month is about personal achievement. It's about recognition. It's the best period for the financial moves. Best period for doing something big. And if that is diving into that and going full throttle in the travel, then that is that big thing. All right. It is a money-making year for you. Many people trying to get out this country. Girl, come on, travel. You need to start a get out of here campaign. Get me out of here. Okay. So I want you to set large goals for yourself next year. Spend this year doing that. Don't cross over the threshold into the January without having them large goals laid out. Don't cross the threshold. Have the large goals laid out, planned out. And yeah. Okay. Have it laid out, have it planned out, have it completely understood and ready to go. What obstacles do we have this month? Let's see, what obstacles? Okay. Got to write it out tonight. Good. The obstacles this month is one, people being greedy, people being envious. As you turn your attention away from others and to yourself, all right? Because next year is going to be about you. Be ye prepared for people's self-centeredness to present itself, all right? And prepare to see the true colors of people, and you are not an asset to them. No, you're not doing stuff for them. Okay? Be prepared. All right? Also, an obstacle for you is going to be dealing with your emotions, dealing with your feelings. Okay? Make sure that you got your self-care game on point. If you don't know what you need to be well, figure it out. Figure it out. What do I need mentally to be well, physically to be well, spiritually in order to be well? And how can I curate that for myself? Okay. Self-care is going to be very important for you this month. And we got the Hermit card upright, which is being to yourself, being with yourself. So take every opportunity that you can to start the practice of being with yourself. All right. Spending time alone. But alone, I like to use the term with myself. I'm spending time with myself because there's a lot of discovery because you're getting ready to move into a year of that deep spiritual alignment, that deep spiritual discovery next year. Okay, because you're moving into a 7-year, which is all about, if you thought that your spirituality was deep, it's finna get deeper. All right. It's getting ready to get deeper because this 7-year don't play no games about the individual. Okay. It don't play no games about your well-being being top tier. It don't play no games about you really getting into a self-assessment for yourself and getting away from the noise of others. All right. So give yourself permission to be by yourself. Give yourself permission to not show up to every event, be every which way. Give yourself permission for that as we get into this next year. Okay, but the money ain't going to be funny. The money going to be right. And we're grateful for the money being right. Let's see what opportunity that we have for you. What's the opportunity for serenity next year? Two. Knight of Wands, serenity, upright. Knight of Wands, opportunity. Knight of Wands is passion, it's energy, it's inspiration, inspired action, it's movement, it's a fearlessness. All right, it is highly charged. So you're going to have the opportunity to do something very fierce with your life and very fierce with your career. All you got to do is stay open and willing. Be open and willing. All right. And as long as you keep that about you, that's it. Keep it about you. Look at what you're passionate about, right? And move in the direction of that. So if you know that the messaging you've been getting is to get back into your travel agency, hey, we're not fooled, we're not unclear, we're not confused. That's what you need to do. Okay? Thank you so much. So yeah, I was doing some monthly forecast readings for the people. And yes, all the guys for this month into next year. Yeah. No, it's not too soon. Yeah, you can get on. I'm gonna close it after you. So go ahead and you can get on the list. Thank you. I have Marquez, and then I got Melodic, and after Melodic, I got Helen, Shayna, Marshall, and then Sunita. Okay. Oh, learning to remember. Mm-hmm. Dancing in September. 7-8. Hey, Marquez. 7-8. You know, I'm gonna make it a let me just do this and make a whole situation. Oh, it sounds like Marcus. Thank you. All right, Marcus. Y'all, do y'all think I should offer as a product like a personal, like a year evaluation where it has all the numerology, where it does the month by month breakdown for you and all the energies and everything you should be aware of? Should I offer that as something that can purchase so you can have it in PDF form? So you could just go back and look at it. It's almost like a divination for the year. A good New Year tool. That I think that would be on point. Make a note. Let me just make a note of that real quick. Okay, I got you, boo. I seen it just come through. Okay, good. I took note of it. All right. Go ahead and work on that and make that available. Mm-hmm. All right. Chris, I would purchase. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna work on that. I do not make that available. Okay, Marcus. Let's look. You said your birthday is 7/8. Yeah, let's look at that. 7/8. Thank you for holding on and waiting this long. I appreciate you. 14/5. Okay, so you have been in a 5 personal year. Oh yeah, the 5 personal year brings changes. Absolutely. 5 personal year brings freedom. Strong shift, strong changes in all aspects of our lives. Okay. Oh yeah. Changes in thought, changes in the way we do things, changes in the way we see things. This year has brought a lot of change up for you. So let's look into this month. So we were in a 5 personal year this year. And so if I scroll down, that means you are in an 8th personal month this month. And so let's talk about it. So anytime that we're in an 8 personal month, it's a month of personal achievement. It's personal achievement, it's recognition. Also underneath the 5 year, so there's going to be a strong shift in recognition, a strong shift in personal achievement. Like people who may never ever tell you something, all of a sudden now they're honoring you, right? Things that you have been working on to achieve or trying to work through, all of a sudden it's clarified and you got it, right? So huge shifts and changes in that area. This is also a month of, this is a power month. 8 is a number of power. Okay, if you want to make any strong financial moves this month, this is the time to do that. um Even romantic, if you want to make some strong moves, advancements towards others, I don't know your situation, this is the time to do that. This is a month that's like, hey, do it big or don't do it at all. Okay, this is that month. And so 8 is associated normally with like marriages, with pregnancies, births, and some people even divorce. But romantic attractions rise up in this 8 energy. Okay. I just met a guy last week. Come on. Good, 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 good. Is he younger than you or older than you? Older. Yep. That's it. And does he have a coin? Retired military, got a coin. And you know what? And we are grateful. We are grateful for the coins. We're grateful for the retirement checks. Oh, we're grateful for the loans. We're grateful for the military discount. Oh, we're grateful. We're grateful. So, perfect month for all of that. Do you know when his birthday is? We're grateful for Navy federal access. Ooh, yeah. 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 Oh, his birthday is 9/11. Baby, what's your number? I said 911. Hold on, let me get in his business real quick. You know, we're just looking at the numbers. That's all. We're looking at the numbers. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's been in a one personal year. Mm-hmm. Just look at this real quick. That's all. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Not all magicals are messy, but all magicals are nosy. We are nosy. And hey, that's where it's at. Okay. Just like to see how the math. Yeah. So he's in a 4 personal month this month. Okay. And this month is rooted in foundations for him, establishing a foundation. Oh, yeah. Starting a good foundation. And we give thanks. And we give thanks. And it's also about falling into relationships in an unconventional way. Okay. Just an unconventional way, at least by normal standards. So the way that he would more than would normally fall into a relationship, it's an unconventional relationship. So normally not somebody that he would normally be interested in because of the circumstances. Okay. We have distance. Unconventional. I. Okay, Tracy. Unconventional. Yeah. Okay. So that's him. Okay. And so we're grateful. So, but yeah, this is a great month. Great month. Okay. Great month. Okay. Yeah. Great month for you. Again, themes of personal achievement, themes of recognition, a power cycle. Let's look and see if any obstacles appear for you this month. After Marcus, I have Melodic. Any obstacles this month for Marcus? Okay, only obstacle will be your mind. That's it. Only obstacle, we got the Ace of Swords, to be your own environment, your own internal environment. So make sure that to keep yourself abreast to the fact that we are in a Mercury retrograde. Okay, so our mindsets, how we communicate with others, how we communicate with ourselves, how we receive communication, all of that is going to be, okay, you translate what that means. Mangled up. All right? So just know that that is there. Let me also take my thing down. Nobody's saying nothing else. It means Mercury is in Gatorade and micro braids. Absolutely. All right. So your mind, that's it. So this is what you got to do. Assume that you misunderstood and ask for clarity. Don't jump to conclusion. Investigate. Okay. Don't lean into the negative thoughts. You can examine, but get out of there. Be mindful of the thoughts you entertain. Okay? Be mindful of that, because that's going to make this month successful or unsuccessful. Be ye optimistic. Be optimistic. All right? Let me see. 4, no, it's 8, 9, 10. Let me look at this. Don't assign to malice what should be assigned to ignorance. Let me look at something for you, Marcus, real quick. Don't assign to malice what be assigned to ignorance. I'm going to look at something real quick. 246. Okay. So you're going to be in a 6 personal year next year. So that 6 personal year is all about home life, how you view home, how you view foundations, how you view your relationships. It is also a top cycle for matters of love and romance. Okay. Everything about love expected to happen. Okay. But what I want to look at too in the month forecast is what your January is going to behold. Yeah, a number 7 energy for the January. And so that means that the January, the new year, is starting off with self-awareness for you. All right. Hyper self-awareness, inner growth, introspection of the self, observing your past actions. All right. And being and being aware of what your present conditions are and looking into your future direction. All right. And so this is the thing. The with brother man that you met, you may not see things really pick up heavy in January. Or if they are, be mindful that January month is about you. So it is not so much of the relationship you have with others in January. It's about the relationship you have with yourself in January. Okay? What type of relationship do you have with you? The law of correspondence speaks and tells us that the internal environment projects to the external environment. Treat yourself how you want a mother to treat you. How you treat yourself will be a direct indicator of what you bring into your world, into your universe. Okay? Treat yourself wrong, then they're going to dip on you and treat you wrong. Treat yourself right, you won't even accept anybody who may potentially treat you wrong. Okay? Got it? So that's what we have here. I'm very excited about that. Mm-hmm. Very excited. Thank you, Marcus. So welcome. Melodic, are you here? And when is your birthday, boo? After Melodic, I have Helen. Then I got Shayna. Then Marshall. Then Sunila. I don't want to mispronounce it. And then Tracy. 11:20. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, that's what the problem is. What is it? But yes, do that. Thank you. Do it stat. Okay. So let's look into this forecast for this year. So 10, 3 year. Okay, so you have been in a 3 personal year. Okay. Three personal year. And so in the 3 personal year, it's pronounced Sunila. And I'm about to run over to watch you on TikTok. Okay. Gotcha. Sunila. That don't even sound right. Here she go. Ah. Oh. 10, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, so let's see. 3 and 6. Okay, I'm talking about the number 3. Oh, well, listen. A 3 personal year is a year that is about self improvement and self expansion. So, all things concerning your image, all things concerning what you need to develop and grow about yourself, all of that is highlighted. Okay. Um, Even health wise, it speaks to overworking. It speaks to nervous straining your nervous system, emotional upsets, outbursts. Um, Even speaks to skin issues and blood pressure problems, as well as foot issues. Okay. So everything that is concerning the self and how you expand yourself. All right. All of that is highlighted. So there's, of course, positive energies that come up here. And then there's negative energies in the number 3. The negative energy is pessimism. Um, Things being reliable and then suddenly being unreliable. Okay. You really having to dig deep and not be so surfaced in your perspectives and look at the deeper thing that's going on. Okay. But on the positive side, the number 3 energy is expressive. It's conscientious, it's hardworking, and it's optimistic. So you really have had to lean into that optimism when things didn't look so good. So when we look at the personal year of 3, and we look at the month, the energy of December is 6 for you. Okay, which also means that last month was a 5, which is where we have sudden changes and dramatic shifts happening. Okay, but a 6 personal month is a month that is all about your domestic matters, taking care of your home, taking care of responsibilities. So home, family, duty, and commitments in those spaces. Um, it also is a month, excuse me, that is actually rewarding. Okay. So you may be going through it, but this month is an indication of recognition and rewards and even graduations, meaning things progressing from one level to the next level in a positive space. Okay. There's also a focus of on staying alert to matters after the 7th of this month. Okay, so you'll see a lot of this take place after December 7th. Okay. Yeah, so all of this energy, domestic matters, responsibilities, but again, there's always a positive of everything. There's always a duality, right? So number 6, though, is also in the negative aspect. Um, yeah, it speaks about one being negative, feeling complacent. Um, it also, I'm in the process of being more financially responsible. Perfect. Yeah, that's all of that comes in with that. So it is really making sure though that you are keeping a kind perspective of yourself and a kind perspective of others. So you don't want to lean into being a doubting Thomas, right? Where you are, or doubtful Debbie, where you are like, oh, it just may not work out. This is negative. So changing the mindset to not be so that way, child. Okay. Not be that way. Let's look into the obstacles this month brings you. Yeah. So we got the limiting beliefs here. Eight of swords in reverse. Limiting beliefs. You are your obstacle. And the perspectives that we're choosing, that's the obstacle. Okay. Invite Eating Good with Freddie Jean to co-host. Now, I am not inviting Eating Good with Freddie Jean to co-host. That is crazy. Y'all know who Eating Good with Freddie Jean is? Why would I ask her to come up here and co-host this live? Can you imagine Freddie Jean on here eating her fried catfish and spaghetti while I'm doing this? That's crazy. All right. So self-limiting beliefs, the inner critic, being pessimistic, that's the obstacle. Okay? That's the obstacle. And with the Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands is about progress and moving forward, right? So it may benefit you to do yourself another road opener, but also open your mind up. Choose optimism, because I'm telling you, all of this is cerebral. All of this is the mind here, okay, that comes here and seeks to wear us out. It's the mind. Okay? You said your prompt is you don't know how to stop being pessimistic. Well, you gotta look at what the root belief is. Because if you are a pessimistic person, there's a belief that you are more loyal to. And that belief may be that things don't go well for you. I believe that things will not go well for me. I believe that my life has to be hard. I believe that it takes me such a hard time to get through things. I believe X, Y, and Z. Get down to the bottom of that belief and debunk that belief. Debunk it. Because there's a belief there that keeps lending ourselves to having all of the negative thoughts are just the children. It's like when you have the hurricane and then it starts spawning off tornadoes. Yeah, we can talk about the tornadoes, but it's coming from the hurricane. Okay? Catching the negative thought in action. And acknowledge the fact that you are being pessimistic. Acknowledge the fact that you're being negative. Acknowledge it and say, you know what? I say it to myself all the time. Excuse my language, but I'm like, I am being a bitch. No. I'm acutely aware that I am being a bitch and I'm being unreasonable. So if I continue to do this, I am rooting for my own downfall. What am I going to do? Because if I continue this, anything that happens wrong, it will be my fault. And I'm going to have to own that. Catch yourself in real time. And when you catch yourself, ask yourself, is this helpful or harmful? Is this thought helpful? Is this thought harmful? Do that and everything will be better. Okay? Is this thought harmful? Is it helpful? Is it helpful for me to believe this? That's not helpful. It's not helpful. So even if my brain is telling me one thing, I'm going to do the opposite because I know that I'm prone to be negative. So in fact, my negative viewpoint is the indication of me going to do it anyways. I just need to go do it anyway because I know I'm negative. I already know that about myself. Okay? But that's the obstacle. It's the pessimism. It's the limiting beliefs. That's the problem. That's going to be the obstacle. But let's look at the opportunity. I also recommend a book by Iyanla Van Zandt called Thought Therapy, Healing the Hard Stuff. That will help you with the pessimistic thought. What opportunities are there for life? Yeah, to look at yourself and tell yourself the truth and get down to the bottom of it. The Hermit card shows up here. All right. Hermit card speaks to observing self, contemplating with self, spending useful time with self, and looking at self so that we can step into this next year a lot better than we have been. Okay. And the Ace of Pentacles here shows up in reverse, meaning you are able to correct your financial troubles. You are able to plan correctly, which is excellent because you said that. So this comes to prove it, right? This is the perfect time for that. All right. So you can get yourself on the right track. So when we move into this year of 9, it's going to be better, better. It's going to be better, better. All right. And if you need to do yourself, this is what I would suggest. Go right onto my website, right to link in the bio, and click the Conjure Kitchen. Okay. And when you click that Conjure Kitchen, you need to download, you need to get the head lifter working. Get the head lifter. And it is the instructions on a wash, a spray to create that is going to help clear the fog. So if you have anxiety or mental overwhelm, if you're undergoing stressful situations, if you know that you're negative, you have that head lifter spray to help you out. Okay? That's what I would suggest. So go right to the link in my bio and click that so you get that recipe so that you. Make sure I got it out there. Yep. The Conjure Kitchen. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. Okay. So that's what I believe. That's where we're at. And let me just make sure that I got. Yeah. So yeah, get that. Lift up the mind, because that's gonna be the only challenge, is the thoughts. Only challenge. Okay. And I also have the recipe on there for a road opener. It's called Waymaker. All right. If you feel like you need to do that as well. But this is really just a challenge here that's in the mind. So lift your head up and keep your head up. Yeah, keep your head up. That's right. We are living single. Da, 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 da. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Naladi. Okay. Helen, are you here, Helen? Your birthday's 8/10. Helen's 8/10. Okay, I have Helen. Then I got Shayna, Marshall, Sunila, and Nichelle. Okay, Helen, here we go. Let's look into this upcoming month for you. Forecast. 8. Oh, you're a number 1 person. Leader. Okay, you're definitely a leader. Let's see. 8. Okay. So you are in a number 8 year. You are in a number 8 year. So let's look into this. Yeah, the number 8 personal year, Helen, is all, my goodness. It's all about achievement. It's about your career. It's about making major moves in your life. Okay? It's a power year for you. All right? And it is also strongly associated with family. So if you have some strong things go on with your family this year, blame it on the 8. Okay? But let's look specifically here. Yeah, even in the health space, the 8 brings headaches, some stomach issues, even concerns with the teeth, with the knees, with bones, health wise. And so 8 has a lot going on, a lot of good things, especially when it comes to abundance, but also a lot of things of, oh, Lord, dear God. So if you're in an 8 personal year, definitely have some of those, right? 8 personal year, December is a number 2 month. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm right. It's a number 2 month. So the number 2 month, the theme for the number 2 month for you, which is this December, is companionship and teamwork. What does that mean? Don't assume all the responsibility. Get somebody else to do it, Helen. Get somebody else to help you with it. Redirect that energy onto somebody else, somebody else this month. Okay? So be very close attention. Pay close attention to any transitions that may happen home-wise, okay, in relationships, okay, in the workplace. And it's going to be very necessary that you keep your attitude together and you keep a spirit of cooperation. All right. And because you are a number 1 person, you likely don't ask for help. The number 1 just try to do it all themselves. And so I need you to intentionally get help. Even if you don't need help, get somebody's help and assistance. Okay. To cultivate that spirit of cooperation. So you're going to have to try to be collaborative. Okay. And your family, being around family is going to be very big and very necessary for you, which makes sense. This is December. This is the holidays. Okay. So cycles of news coming, news related to new engagements, births, marriages, pregnancies, are even more pronounced this month for you. And so, yeah, it's new information. It's newness in the family, new, just new, everything new things happening. So prepare to be surprised. Okay. And it's not all negative, but just prepare, for a surprise. Even in the workplace, be very mindful because you're wanting to be collaborative. Be mindful, especially in this retrograde, that you are not communicating in a way that's harmful. Okay? Make sure that you are not communicating in a way that is, harsh. Pay close attention to that. Make sure that you are being mindful of how you talk and how you deliver things, and you're choosing a soft and easy approach instead of demanding like you number ones tend to do. TikTok, hold on real quick. I need to check something on my phone. Give me 1 second, Helen. Okay. Ooh, y'all, talk about challenges. I just experienced a very big challenge, and I am using all my tools in this moment. That's what I need to look into my monthly numerology. Ooh, child. Okay. So be very mindful of that, how you communicate. Okay, good. You on it, Helen. You on it. You said just got to on a new position. Being quiet and humble with those who are teaching me. Good job. Good. That's exactly it. Changes in the workplace. New position. All that tracks. All of that tracks for you. Okay? Let me see. And so what I want to look into is that what does this mean moving into the year of 9? So when we look into next month, how is this prepping you for next month? Next month, you'll be in a 9 personal year, and so you'll be in a number 1 personal month. And so that number 1 personal month means independence. It means a fresh start. It means new opportunities. Okay. And it actually puts you in a position of authority in the career. So this month, you're learning, you're being humble, you're listening, easy, because you're getting your footing so that you can move into taking charge and authority in this next month in January. Okay. And that is also a month that's about being bold. Okay. Being bold, being innovative, right? And direct. So you're taking your number 1 chill pill, but you'll be a number 1 person in a number 1 personal month in the year of 9. Okay. And, the year of 9, that is all about changing the status quo. The year of 9 is all about changing the systems. Okay. I mean, huge shifts, being humanitarian, but again, bold and courageous, competitive even, but really being a paradigm shifter in that number 9 energy. Okay. And so this is what you're being set up for going into this next year. All right. And so with your number 1 energy, couple of things you got to know about yourself is that, you are ambitious, you are commanding, you are inventive, you are independent, you are courageous, you are a leader, period. So just know that even in times where you are not at the helm or at the lead, you are being prepared for your leadership. Okay? And know, number one, that it may not look like it to you, but sometimes on the negative side, you could be bossy. You could be, you know, a little domineering, a little demanding. Okay. And be mindful of that, right? Which is why it's important, especially during the retrograde. You are like, let me really chill myself out when I'm looking at how I communicate. Okay. Let me really simmer down now, simmer myself down, simmer, 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 simmer. Okay. Yes, you reading me. Yes. All right. And so even as a number one, you got to be mindful of eye health. I'm laughing because you're so on point. Yeah. You gotta be mindful of eye health. All right. So make sure that you're doing everything, keep your eyes good, because number ones are visionaries. All right. Be careful of heart problems, blood circulation issues. So you can't be getting yourself stressed out. That's why we're going to learn in this number 2 month to get somebody else to do it. Okay. We're going to learn in this number 2 month to get somebody else to do it and trust that it can be all right. All right. Trust that it can be just fine, 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 fine. Ooh. Okay. So that's what we have for your forecast for this month leading into the number 9 year and your January of next month. Okay, Helen? Challenge. Talking about a challenge. Oh, a mighty challenge. Hmm. Woo! In real time, a super challenge just swept through. Oh, it just swept on through, y'all. But guess what we gonna do? We gonna be all right. Okay. All right. I got Shayna, Marshall, Sunila, then Nichelle. Shayna, are you here? Shayna, are you yet holding on? Shayna? Shayna, thank you for yet holding on. 427, Shayna. Let's look. Shayna, girl, you're a number 9 person like me. Come on, number 9s. Mm-hmm. You know what that means? We be overgiving, overextending, and over excusing bad behavior. We so humanitarian. We want to do what's the greater good. We be trying not to mess people over. We trying to have everything balanced. And people be doing us wrong every time. Oh, I'm trying to believe in you bitches. Okay, so let's look at your personal month. Whew. So you are 327. 3 plus 9. Okay, 9, 10, 11. Okay, you were in a master number this year. You're in a master number 11 in a personal year of 2. A lot of inspiration, a lot of revelations this year. Yeah, 427. Yeah. Wait, did I say 427 or 327? Oh, wait a minute. Let me do the math again. Thank you. I put 327, 427. Okay, gotcha. 10, 12, so 3. Actually, a 3 personal year number. Got it. Yeah, so a 3 personal year is a year of self-improvement. It's a year of expanding yourself. It's a year of having you push your own boundaries. Um, yeah, and a great desire to do better for yourself. Um, that's all within this year. A lot of fun, flirty energy in the friendships and the relationships. However, the 3 personal year also brings about stress, strain, emotional upsets, overworking, and being underpaid. Okay. Um, but let's look at the personal month. So if you were in a 3 personal year, this means that December is going to be a 6 personal month for you. Yeah. 6 personal month. Yep. So the 6 personal month is heavy on the domestic matters, heavy on the family, heavy on the home, heavy on handling up on those responsibilities. Heavy. Like it's gonna heavy on me. Yeah. Heavy. Okay. So a lot of stuff going on in the family this month. So be ye prepared to be okay. A lot of things concerning the family. When we look at this number 6, though, Shane says, Lord. The number 6 month has the energy of number 6 has different sides. It has what is loyal. It is revealing of who's loyal. It's a loving energy. That's where the family comes in, right? Kindness, family oriented, understanding, consistent. But then it also brings gossip. It brings being judgmental. It brings interfering energy, right? Being meddlesome in other people's stuff. So you want to be mindful this month against being stubborn, engaging in gossip, getting in people's business, or not just getting in people's business, but being put in the middle of things going on between family. Pull yourself out, log out. Okay. Um, yeah, be very mindful of that energy this month because all of that lies there. But what I find very interesting is if you are in a number 6 personal month in in December, I said you were in a number 3 personal year. So you'll be moving to a number 4 personal year next year and bringing you to a number 5 personal month. So this is preparing you for the 5 month. And the 5 month means freedom and dramatic changes. Okay. So what appears to you in your family this month is gonna lead you to you making strong shifts for your wellness and for your betterment. You choosing the freedom, choosing even doing the thing that may make you look crazy to other people, but it's setting you up for those changes as you start this new year. Okay. And the January month for you is, as I said, a number 5 month. And that is like a constant movement. Okay. Activities, traveling. This is an excellent time for you to turn yourself around. So if you want to get into the gym, do that. Normally, the New Year resolutions and stuff don't work for people, but it is in direct alignment with you. Okay, mentally and physically. Okay. This is also an important cycle as it pertains to the career. Okay, so if you have some skills, some abilities, or anything that you need to get in front of folks, get before the people, um, it's gonna help. This is the time for that. All right. That next month is gonna be the time for that. So just be clear. Just be clear on that. This is setting you up for you to step into your fullness and your full freedom. Okay. Let me look at any obstacles this month that you need to be aware of. Yeah. Um, we got the Fool card here. So again, being mindful of not being judgmental, but being open-minded, being optimistic, not letting the negative thoughts cause you to not open your mind up to a potential opportunity. So be very mindful of that, of being against. This is not a month to be against. This is a month to be for. Okay, to try it. Okay, to choose the optimism instead of just going based upon what you've experienced before. Okay. At the same token, it is the delicate balance, right? We don't want to be so free and stuff that we are thoughtless, that we are reckless, okay? That we are running risk, we making bad choices, stuff like that. But you do want to be optimistic. So you really want to choose optimism and don't let the negative thought or the closed-mindedness cause you to miss an opportunity. Okay. Speaking of opportunity, what is an opportunity for Shayna this month? Oh yeah, transformation, which makes perfect sense as you're going into next month being a 5 personal month, which is that change, that freedom. Okay. So this is all preparing you for that. So be prepared for things that you need to change about yourself to be revealed to you, either through your own personal study Let me just double check it just to make sure, chat. Wrong mic. All right. Got it. All right. So it's setting you up for the transformation. If it comes up to you, not only do you need to change it, but you can. Okay. And so go with the change. Go with the change. Okay. So listen to your family. Don't get involved. Don't get in between, and don't judge. Okay. Thank you, Shayna. I have Marshall, then Sunila, and then Michelle or Tracy. Thank you, Marshall. When's your birthday again, boo? 12/2. Oh, no, that's not just everything. I see you. Baby, somebody out there coughing. 10/29. Okay. $10.29 plus 5, 10, 11. Okay, so we have a master number 11 for this December month for you, which is a number of great inspiration. It's a number of being inventive, being a visionary. So expect revelations to hit you, expect ideas to come through like a flood. And lean into those more lofty ideas, those more things that you're like, this is a little delusional. Lean into it. Okay, because you are in that number 11 energy that brings the insight. And 11 and 2, that's the numbers, that numerology lines up with what December is, period. Hey, Candy. Hey there. Hey. What December is, period, for you. Okay. So December is literally all about revealing spiritual insights, collaboration, partnerships, all of that. And so this is also what this month is. So this month is getting ready to really be a powerful month for you. The also 11 breaks down to 2, right? And so this is a month that is rooted in teamwork, in collaboration, and in companionship. Okay, so you can expect to have shifts and changes. You say, funny, I see 11, 11 all the time. Well, there you go. Now you know that's talking about your it's your number energy. Okay, it's your number energy, because even 12, 2, 3, it's your number energy, especially for this year. All right. This 2 energy, like I said, it's about the home, it's about collaboration. So transition in relationships. So you can have more relationships coming into your life, or even challenges arise in your companionships because there's a better way to do those. Okay. There's going to be a lot of reliance on your family, going to be a lot of reliance on your friends, and investing in those relationships. So both Successes and challenges will appear in the relationships, but all of it comes in order to make the relationships a lot better. All right. And also, you can even expect in the workplace this month to have changes at your job. All right. So this can be you being shifted into another position, you having new tasks, or being prepared for a new task or a new position. But again, the caution here is as a number 9. No, you're a number, what are you? Let me see, 29. So you are 10, 11. Oh yeah, you are a number 2 person. That's perfect then. Yeah, you are. So you see 1111 all the time because you are, in fact, a number 11 person. You are a number 11, a master number 11 person, and a number 2 person. So that's your number. So every time you see that, you know that your energy is like, okay, you on track. All right, lean into this. And you're good at the collaboration with that number 2 energy. So lean into your collaborations, lean into being mindful of how you communicate to those you are in relationship with. Okay, because with that number 2 energy, of course, you know, the positive side is being an agreeable person, being someone who is considerate, who is cooperative, who is receptive, who's understanding. But also, when we are not in our best energy, we can be petty, the number 2 energy, serene. You can be super hypersensitive, impatient, uncooperative. And just be inconsiderate as well. So, got to be very mindful of that, right? Even in the negative energy, we could even be so agreeable that people be doing us any kind of way, right? Because we be letting everything slide. So, got to be mindful of that. All right. Got to be really mindful of that with your energy. So then let me look into. So if you are, let me look at this again. Impatient right now is my issue. Right. Right. Let me see. Ten, 11, 12, 3. So you will be in a 3 personal year next year. So if you're in a 3 personal year, that 3 personal year is actually about happiness. It is about expansion. It's about self-improvement. It's about, you know, social development, growth, having more fun in your relationships rather than them all being so serious. Um, and so if you are in a number 3 energy next year, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me look at this one more time. Give me 1 second. Yes. Okay. I was making sure I said, what am I talking about? Um, Make sure I'm doing the right thing, child. Okay, got it. So that 11. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the master number 11. Okay, I was looking at the chart like, wait a minute. So a 2, so that means that December for you is a number 5 energy. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix this. I was caught up in your number 2 personal year, that I confused it with the month. So let me correct the month. Everything I said about your number 2 energy, that's that. But I was incorrect on the month because I didn't do the chart right. Let me correct this. Your December and your number 2 energy. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes. Okay. Sorry. You're actually going to be in a number 5 personal month for December. So let me make that adjustment. So the number 5 personal month, Marshall, is different because the number 5 personal month speaks to freedom and dramatic change. Freedom and changes. Okay. So you can expect, as you spoke about your issues with patience or impatience, you can expect for the wait to change. Okay. You won't be waiting on anything else because there's getting ready to be a dramatic shift, dramatic change. So you can expect constant movement this month. You can expect constant new activities, new things to focus on. But also a time for you to make changes to yourself, right? Any type of change that you try and prepare yourself for this following year, you want to make those changes, or at least get clear about those changes. So that means you need to observe yourself, look at your life, look at what needs to shift and make that happen. Okay. Lay down the groundwork so you can make that happen. Yeah, it is also a great cycle for career changes. So if you're trying to manifest a change in your career, you can expect that to happen, and you should put your manifestation pen to paper and decipher those things so we can bring those things into fruition. Okay. So because this is the number 5 energy, let me see how this prepares you for January, which is your number 3 year. That moves you to a number 4 personal month in January. And a number 4 personal month is all about foundations being laid and organization. A number 4 personal month, this is where we want to have a plan. All right. A plan to execute. So this is setting you up so that you can develop and get clear about that plan in January. Okay. So there's unexpected opportunities, unexpected personal advances that happen next year. So dramatic change is happening. Everything is setting you up for this number 4 energy. 4 is also a number of security, of stabilization. Okay, having a solid foundation. Yeah. And so when you're having that number 4 energy on the number 9 year, the number 9 universal year is going to bring us a whole bunch of like, ooh, child, just like I said, paradigm shifts, changing of structures, changing of systems. And so you're going to come across some new ways of stabilizing yourself, different ways of doing things that provides you with that security, that provides you with even a way to go about your spirituality. Okay? So expect some huge dramatic shifts and freedom-bearing moments this month. Let's look at a challenge for you this month. Sorry. This month. Yeah. So your challenge will be your internal environment, your internal joy. You need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself what makes you happy and what keeps you happy. Yeah, that's confirmation for sure. Yeah. What makes Marshall happy and what keeps Marshall happy? Okay? That has to be what you ask yourself, because that's going to be what comes up to challenge you. Your internal view of happiness. Okay? And so make sure that you are doing all the work that you can to keep your internal environment on point. All right? That you are listening to yourself, that you are doing your self-care practices, because all that is going to make a huge difference. Okay? That's the challenge. But you keep yourself together, your self-care practices, and you're going to undergo these changes with grace and move into a more stabilized version of yourself as you get into the energy of 4 next month. Okay? Thank you, Marshall. Sunila, are you here? And is Tracy here? Hey, Sunila, got you. What's your birthday, boo? You're welcome. I got you, Tracy. Okay, good. I see where you at. 1018. Let's look into this. Oh, so you've been in the number 9 year. You've been in a number 9 year, and you are a number 9 person. So this year has been huge for you. The number 9 year is huge. You're a number 9 person just like me. Humanitarian, you're generous, you are broad-minded, you're energetic, bold, independent, charitable, highly spiritual, strong-willed. However, we be ill-tempered. Our temperament is all over the place. We be argumentative. We can be too emotional. We could be daydreamers. Yeah. Okay. So when we look at this number 9 year, so I feel attacked. Listen, I'm a number 9, so I could say it. We be saying we're gonna do stuff, we don't do it. See, we gotta work on it. Okay. So if this is your number 9 year, that means you are in a 3 personal month. You're in a 3 personal month this December. And so you'll be going into a 1 personal year next year, which means that you'll be in a 2 month in January. So a 3 month in December, a 2 month in January. So 3 month, this is about your self-expression this month. This is about you leaning into your imagination. Okay. Cleanse your ori real good so you could get the download, the head can be lifted, so the creativity can flow. Also, make sure that you are focusing on cleansing the sacral chakra, the womb space, so that you can be in that, again, that creative center, right? It's about your personal happiness. It is about what you need. It's about what you need to feel well, to be happy. Okay. And making sure that you're doing everything that you can to ensure that that happens. Okay. Um, Also, the number 3 speaks to relationships in your life being more fun. You gaining, with your friends, having fun, romantic partner having fun, just a fun energy, passing time, having a good time rather than deep spiritual work. Okay. Deep insights. It's about fun. But here we go. In the career space, this is a time for expansion. This is a time for promotion, promoting yourself, promoting your things. Okay. Um, yeah, what do you have that you can promote, and how are you going to do that and do it? All right. That's the number 3 energy. So expect to see 333s coming to remind you about your self-expression. Expect that. All right. Promote anything that you create, anything that you make, anything. Promote yourself, promote what it is that you do. All right. I can sing. I see 333 almost daily. Well, there you have it. There you have it. And guess what? That 333, that's also 9. We're going to a year of 9. All right. So remember that then your January, so this 3 energy is preparing you for your January, which is the personal month 2. And that is talking about teamwork, collaboration, companionship. But the self-expression, the internal happiness is necessary for you to work well with others, for you to cooperate well with others and birth things together with other people. But you got to have yourself together first in order to move into that. Okay? So a lot of cooperation, a lot of assistance, a lot of things helping you. All right. And also, as you go into January, don't be afraid to ask for that help. This month, I need you to choose joy. I need you to choose conversations that are happiness centered. We don't need to investigate trauma. Put your shadow work up. Put the shadow work up. Okay. Have fun. Ask Yay to bring forth all of the fun energy, the solar plexus, confidence, the sacral, the self-expression. Ask Oshun to assist you with that. Okay? Because that's all governed in that space. 3 is also the number of the Pisces. Okay? Which tracks for you with this Oshun energy. All right? The river. All right? New, fresh. Okay? So you really need to stay in the space of flow, That's why we're not going to be stagnant and settle on conversations too long, because we're embracing the energy of the river, right? We're embracing that. Okay. So ask yourself in this month's energy, where do I need to bring more fun and joy to in my life? Or even ask yourself a question: how do I receive joy? What gives me joy? When do I feel the most happiest? And when I discover that, when do I feel the most alive? When do I feel the most fulfilled? What activities make you lose track of time because you're just so deeply in that? What did you love to do as a child? Right? Who makes you happy? Who makes you smile effortlessly? Let's talk to those people. What are we grateful about? Let's get clear on that. You see, what do I look forward to? That's how we can start to cultivate our joy and be intentional about our joy. Okay? That's your assignment this month. Cultivate your joy. Know it in and out. Because guess what? When you feel down, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly who to call. You know exactly where to go. You know exactly what to do. Okay? You know exactly what to do. Whoa. That's what the focus is this month. Okay? You are so in tune. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that's something we all should do. When do I feel most alive? What activities do I do that make me lose track of time? You know, who or what makes me smile? Challenges. Yes, let's look at the challenges. What challenges do we have this month for Sunila? What challenges, Spirit? What challenge do we have this month? Challenges, Knight of Pentacles upright, trying to work hard, doing the opposite of the joy. Okay, just going at it, work, or busying yourself with that which does not give you joy. Okay, don't busy yourself with things that don't give you joy. Turn that thing around. Okay, Calliope is the list long. Actually, my list is closed. It was long, but it's closed. I'm sorry. I was like, God damn it. But you know, I do the text message reading. So if you go to link in the bio, you could get the text message reading. Yeah, being so busy by the things that work you. Okay. Mm-mm. Choose the things that are joyful. All right. Another challenge is the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is all about exhaustion. So getting tired, getting wore out. Again, not choosing the joy, choosing the work, choosing the difficult path. Okay? And that's because we don't know what the joy is. We don't know how to cultivate that. Okay. And leaning into the more divine feminine energy, which is wellness, which is your being, not your doing. Okay. Spirit definitely speaks through me. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, that's the challenge. You said, I'm constantly exhausted. Yes, because you don't know how to fill your cup up. You don't know how to fill your cup. That's all you got to figure out. Once you figure out how to fill your cup, that's it. Also, would like to mention that I'm ending your reading at 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds on here. So, another confirmation of this 3 energy. Okay. You're my one. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Sunila. Tracy, you here? When's your birthday, Tracy? Oh, you probably sent it in a thing here. Tracy. No, you didn't. When's your birthday, Tracy? Mm-hmm. Oh, you're a number 4 person. Number 4 people. Number 4 people. Yes, indeed. Hard worker. Very diligent. Down to earth, cool people. But you what do they call it? Methodical, excuse me. You need the formula. You want to know exactly what you need to do, how you do it, when you do it, and yeah. Okay. Negative of the number 4 people will be dull, slow to make decisions. Okay. Moody, stubborn. Okay. Can be cruel. But normally number 4, when y'all doing your healing, you be on point. When you're well, you on point. So let's look into this year. Let's see into this month. So you're born 130 plus 2 into 3 year. Okay, so you were in a number 3 personal year. Number 3 is all about your imagination, show self-improvement. This was a strong self-improvement year. Ready to grow, ready to move forward. Ready to start doing the growth work. You know, did a whole bunch of healing work. We're ready for the growth work. Okay. But let's look at what the month then brings. So number 3 year brings a number 6 month in this. Dear God. So same thing. This revolves around let me see. Yeah, it revolves around the home. Changes in the home. Changes in the home life. But also this is positive changes, okay? So if you have been looking for somewhere, I too see threes left and right. If you've been looking for somewhere to move or whatever, look, there's going to be huge insights and available for that this month. Huge opportunity, huge information, news, all of that this month. Okay. Let me see. Also in the career space, this is promotion. This is recognition. Okay. Rewards coming because of obligations that you are fulfilling. Okay. Let me also look and see this with the number 6 again, because there's positive numbers here, positive aspects, and then there's negative aspects to numbers. So you're going to have to be very mindful to not fall into being doubtful and negative mentally with this number 6 energy. Instead, you're going to have to really lean into balancing your thoughts, remaining thoughtful, remaining understanding, focus on consistency. Hold on. You've been on top of my thoughts lately. Okay, very good. Hold on real quick. Got it. And being mindful of complacency. We're not being complacent, okay? Health-wise, you do have to be mindful this month of nose, throat, and upper part of the lungs, any upper respiratory things. Be very mindful of that. So do your eucalyptus, do your mullein root or mullein herb, mint, peppermint. Keep the respiratory together. Okay. So, but now, since I know this is a number 6 year, a number 3 year, that means that you're moving into a number 4 personal year. Oh Lord, not you just got over strep throat a couple of weeks ago. Okay, good. So let's just pray we don't move past it. You already had your bout. Okay. So you're moving into a 4 personal year, which is going to be about moving and executing your plans. Okay. Foundations, that stability, that structure. Okay. Making sure that you got your plan together and you are actively moving in the direction of that plan, though. Okay. To secure it. All right. No longer shall we be boxed in or none of that. But you have your chance to establish your foundation. Okay? You have your chance to establish your foundation. Now, because that's the personal year, the 4 personal year, already in the works. Oh, good job, Tracy. That means you on top of it. Number 4. Now, look at this. Moving into a number 4 year, January for you is going to be a number 5. It's going to be a number 5 month. And number 5 month is the month of change, movement, activities, change, strong change, and freedom. Okay. So 5 January is going to bring about freedom. No, February is going to bring about a focus on home, on your home. Okay. So huge freedom, huge change that this current month is preparing you for in January. Okay. Let's look at the challenges, Tracy. This month is going to bring challenges for Tracy this month. Okay, here we go, Tracy. Here's the challenges. Challenge is moving on. Okay, there's going to be things that come against your forward momentum. But here we go. I said come against, I didn't say stop. Come against, didn't say stop. So prepare to have that happen. It's just traffic on the road. Traffic on the road does not mean you go in the wrong direction. Just traffic on the road. All right? Also, there's going to be worries surrounding whether or not you are prepared enough. But all you do is lean back into your planning. Keep abreast to what your plan is and keep yourself reminded of your plan. That's all you got to do. Because nothing can stop me because I'm all the way up. Okay? So you're dealing with home stuff this month. Next month, freedom and change happens. The February comes and you're back dealing with establishing home. Okay? But that's it. That's all you got to worry about. That's all the challenges that we got here this month. Okay? I'm just going to say congratulations in advance for the freedom. Congrats for the change. Congratulations, yeah. Congratulations. 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 Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Go for it, conquer, do the right thing, be well, do well. Do what you need to do, be who you need to be. I love y'all from a light-filled place. Go forth, go forth, go forth. Be well, do well. And be in alignment. Okay? And you know you're not in alignment. And something needs to change when the feeling changes. Okay? So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, everybody.